Welcome. My name is Maria.
And my name is Maria too.
And here we are talking about collateral. If you haven't seen our other videos that will put you on the right path to buy your first property or maybe your investment property, please do, because we do have some awesome and short videos for you. Today, like I said, we're talking about collateral because if you didn't know, not only you have to qualify for the house, but also the property that you buy.
Correct.
So walk us through, Maria.
Yes, so extremely important you watch the other videos. Like we said, we need to get the 4 C's. So Maria, you might have great income, you know, down payment maybe 45% because you're a first-time home buyer,
Right.
and your credit is 800.
Right.
So perfect. But what happens if you have 5% down payment, but now you want to buy a condo hotel? Condo hotel has restrictions on how much we can lend, the type of property.
Condo hotels, just to kind of make a short break, are usually the ones where you can do Airbnbs or, you know, short-term rental mainly. So I know a lot of people are interested in condo hotels, and
Right.
it's good that we're explaining this because might not be that easy to get a loan with 5%. Actually, you can get a loan with 5% for a condo hotel, right?
Yes, no, you need 25% down for that.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of new constructions that I've seen here in Florida. Remember, we lend nationwide. Here in Florida, the first, let's say, 20 floors are hotels. And then the other is residential. Or it might be building 1 is residential and building 2 is only like treated completely as a hotel, right? Like the Trump building.
Right.
There's some other ones that are good.
Icon.
That are hotels. So it depends extremely the collateral. It's part of the other C that you need to have. So we were talking, let's start with a house, right? Single family home, single family residence. You own the land, it's easy. It's if God forbid you don't pay it, we own the land, we can sell the house. Condo. So why is a condo a little bit more complex to lend? Because the condo association has the first right to the unit.
What does that mean?
That means that if, God forbid again, you don't pay your mortgage, the association can take over the unit and then the bank goes second.
Exactly.
So for a bank, any bank, lending on a condo, it's a higher risk versus lending on a home. So we would have to go and fight with the association and try to recover the property from the new seller or from the new owner that bought the house, just paying off the association fees. So this is the reason. Another reason why a condo is not only the HOA, but we need to see if there's any litigation, you know. It's now that if the condo, how old is the condo, if they have any structural issues. So if they have reserves, if they don't have reserves, we want to make sure to protect you. That's basically what it is. Because if you buy a condominium that now the HOA is $300, but next year they don't have money for the insurance because they don't have enough savings in their reserves fund. Now you're gonna get an assessment, and that assessment will turn into your association. Instead of $300, now you owe $800. It's happening here very often. We see a lot that is happening, and now with the structural part, it's gonna be even more. So this is the main reason why a condo, it's a higher risk whenever we're lending.
So Maria, how much would you need for a house as a down payment, and maybe for a condo and then a townhouse? Would we go over those a little bit?
Perfect. Yes, good idea. So on a single family home, if it's your primary home, so if you're gonna buy it to live in it, the minimum down payment is 3%. If you're gonna buy it to invest, the minimum down payment is 15%. So if it's your primary home, you can buy as little as 3% conventional, 3.5% FHA. If it's an investment property because you're gonna rent it, minimum 15%. On a condominium, if the condominium it's in good standing, has reserves, no litigation, everything is good, you can also do 3% down payment.
Awesome.
Yes. If for some reason, let's say the condo is it's in good conditions but doesn't have reserves, then you can do minimum 10% down payment. We would have to do 2 loans divided, or some condominiums might require 25%. So we need to see, this is why it's so important that we get you pre-approved and then you tell us what type of property you're looking to get you the property that you want. And if it's a condo, you know, check before you get under contract to see if the condo is in good shape. Yeah. The other type of collateral, it could be a condo hotel. We just mentioned already. So the minimum down payment on this, it's usually 25% down payment. Just because it's a non-warrantable condo, that means that Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, the biggest investors that buy our loans, won't finance it. So this is like an alternative program that we would have to finance. And then the last one that I usually advise to my first-time home buyers is try to get, if it's your first home, remember from 1 to 4 units, you can buy a multifamily. Duplex, triplex, fourplex, and with that, you can buy it with, if it's FHA, 3.5. If it's conventional, 5%. Down payment. If it's your primary home. Second home, then the down payment is a little bit more.
What of town? I think we missed townhouse.
Townhouses are pods or townhouses. Because you own the lot, and the description says lot 1, block 7. The association only looks for the outside and the amenities, so they don't have any rights to the property. And you can use also, it's treated similar to a house, I would say similar to a single family residence. So it would be 3% or 5% down payment.
Awesome. So now you learned today how important it is to know what type of property you're buying or you intend to buy, because knowing all this, you will know what to expect. So we will invite you to look at the other videos, give us a phone call or a text. We'll leave our phone numbers down here so we can make that dream come true of you becoming a brand new homeowner.
Yes, or if you're looking to invest and you already have multifamilies, we can help you get the rentals, create wealth. Yes, just give us a call.
Do not forget, we are lending nationwide.
Yes.
Ciao, ciao.
Adios.